Good day, everyone. My name is Ukemechama Precious, a student of the Department of Nursing in Maduka University. Today, I'll be presenting on the book Compound Effects by Darren Hardy. The Compound Effects is a personal development book that teaches us that success is not achieved by one big action or one lucky opportunity. Instead, success comes from small positive decisions made consistently over time. Every choice we make today has an impact on our future. Whether the result is good or bad depends on the habits we choose today. What is the compound effect? I'm asking, what is the compound effect? Okay, the compound effect simply means that small actions, when repeated consistently, produce remarkable results over time. This action may seem small to matter as fair, but when they are repeated daily, weekly, and monthly, they create significant changes. Concept 3: habit control our lives. What did I say? Habit controls our life. Habits are actions we perform repeatedly until they become automatic. Good habits help us succeed, while bad habits slowly prevent us from reaching our goals. Example of good habit include reading every day, managing time properly, saving money, exercising regularly, completing assignments on time. Example of bad habits include procrastination, overspending, excessive social media use, poor time management, giving up easily. The book encourages us to identify bad habits, replace them with good ones, and remain disciplined. Key concept 4: momentum. Another important lesson is momentum. Momentum means that once you continue doing the right thing consistently, it becomes easier to keep. Just like pushing a heavy object is difficult at first, it becomes easier once it starts moving. The same applies to studying, exercising, saving money, or building any positive habits. 3 practical examples. Example 1: academic life. As a nursing student, we have many courses to study. Waiting until examination week before opening our book can create unnecessary pressure. However, reading for just 20-30 minutes every day helps us understand our lesson better. Remember, important information to remember important information and reduce stress before examination. Example 2: financial discipline. Suppose a student save 500 naira every day. At first, 500 naira may seem little, but after 1 month, the student would have saved approximately 15,000 after several months. The saving becomes enough to buy textbook, pay for school materials, or handle emergencies. This demonstrates how consistent saving creates financial stability. Example 3: personal health. Health also reflects the compound effect. Drinking enough water, eating balanced meals, sleeping adequately, and exercising regularly may not produce immediate changes. However, over time, these healthy habits improve physical fitness, reduce illness, and increase energy. Likewise, unhealthy habits such as poor eating, lack of sleep, and inactivity may eventually cause health problems. Lesson I learned from this book after reading this compound effect. After reading the compound effect, I learned several important lessons. Number 1: success is built through small, consistent actions. Good habits create positive results. Discipline is more reliable. Every decision we make has consequences. Patience is important because meaningful result takes time. These lessons can be applied not only in academics but also in our career, finances, relationships, and personal development. These actions may seem too small to matter at first, but when they are repeated daily, weekly, and monthly, they create significant changes. For example, reading just 10 pages every day may seem like much, but when after 1 month you would have read about 300 pages, which is enough to finish an entire book. This is how small efforts grow into big achievements. Let's talk about the key concepts. Let's talk about the key concepts of this book. Number one, your choices shape your future. What do I mean by your choices shape your future? The author explained that every decision we spend our time, money, and energy, these choices eventually determine where we stand and where we end up. Many people think success depends on luck, but this book, why did people fail to experience compound effects? According to the author, many people fail to achieve their goals because they experience immediate results. We live in a world where people want quick success, quick money, quick recognition. When they do not see instant progress, they become discouraged and give up. The compound effects remind us that success takes time. Just like a seed does not become a tree overnight, our efforts also need time to grow. If we remain patient and continue making the right decision every day, the results will eventually become visible. The importance of personal responsibility. Another important lesson in this book is taking responsibility for our lives. Darren Hardy explained that we should stop blaming others, should not blame other people or circumstances for our failures. Instead of making excuses, we should ask ourselves, what can I improve? What habit should I change? What decision can I make today that will give me better future? When we accept our responsibilities for our actions, we become more confident in what we understand. That we become more confident because we understand that our future is largely determined by the choices we make. Another things I understand in this book is the role of environment. The people around us also influence our habits and decisions. If we surround ourselves with people who are hardworking, disciplined, and positive people, we are more likely to develop the same qualities. However, if we constantly spend time with people who are lazy, negative, or careless, the habits may eventually influence us. As nursing students, it is important to have friends who encourage us to study, attend lectures, complete assignments, and remain focused on our goal. So let's go to another thing that I understand in this book. So let's go on practical example for learning a new skills. The compound effect also applies when learning a new skill. For example, if someone wants to learn graphic design, coding, sewing, or baking, learning for just 30 minutes every day may seem small. However, after several months, that person will have developed valuable skills that can even generate income. This teaches us that consistency. Consistent learning is more effective than trying to learn everything in one day. Another practical example is building good relationships. Good relationships are also built through small actions, showing kindness. In conclusion, the compound effect teaches that success is not achieved overnight. Every small positive action we take today contributes to the person we become tomorrow. As a student and future healthcare professionals, we should develop good habits, remain disciplined, and stay consistent in everything we do. If we continue making wise decisions every day, we will eventually achieve our academic, personal, and professional goals. Another thing is, how will I apply the compound effect in my life? After reading this book, I have decided to apply its lesson in my daily life. Firstly, I will study consistently instead of waiting until examinations are closed. Secondly, I will manage my time more effectively by creating a daily study schedule. Third, I will continue developing positive habits that will help me become a competent and disciplined nurse. Finally, I will remember that success is achieved through patience, consistently, discipline, and continuous improvements rather than shortcuts. Final conclusion. In summary, the compound effect teaches that every decision we make today affects our future. You understand? Every decision we make today affects our future. Small actions may appear unimportant at first, but when repeated consistently, they produce remarkable results. This book encourages us to develop good habits, remain disciplined, take responsibility to our lives, choose positive influences, and stay committed to our goal, even when progress seems slow. As a future nurses, these lessons are especially important because our profession requires discipline. Patience, responsibility, and lifelong learning. I believe that if we all apply this compound effect in our academic journey and everyday life, we will become successful. Students, responsible professionals, and better individuals. Thank you once again for listening. I hope this presentation has helped you understand the lesson from this compound effects. Try and read this book. You will love it. It's very nice for students. Any other person can read it. Compound effect. You can screenshot for later. Bye.